I eventually studied with that changed my life. But I graduated and from Western States Chiropractic College as a real doctor, and I was doing diagnosis, and we did proctology and the OB/GYN and all those good things. And I treated patients, and we took X-rays, and we were going to normalize their curves, and I was getting pretty good results. And I started posting the X-rays and found that there was no change in the spine, but people felt better. And that was the first point in my career where I said, I've ripped this person off. I didn't deliver what I told them I was going to deliver because their spine is still crooked. And I heard Jim in a talk, and I'd heard him talk before, but he said, doctors, if you're not seeing miracles in your office every day, you're doing something wrong. And I was seeing miracles once in a while, but not every day. And I really thought that he was out there. But when listening to him and what Jay said, I went to ADIO, and I heard Sigafoose speak on chiropractic, and I heard Dr. Kale speak on chiropractic, and Donnie Epstein speak on chiropractic. And the message resonated, and I said, I need to learn what chiropractic is. So I went and I studied with Kale, and I learned how to deliver a toggle adjustment with that special something. Now, BJ talked about it in his green books. I didn't even know BJ had written books. And it's like volumes, right? So I started reading the green books, and Kale, bless his heart, had condensed all that into very concise concepts. And I came away from that, and I said, I'm going to practice exclusively straight chiropractic. And I put all my other stuff aside and practiced straight chiropractic. And my practice transformed. My patient base changed. And I was getting people coming in with cancer and bleeding ulcers and seizures and stuff that I would never take on. And I thought, what the heck, they're subluxated, they're going to be free. My practice doubled. And I had a ball. But I treat a lot of athletes, elite athletes. I was on the chiropractic for the Utah Jazz for 24 years. And I couldn't very well tell John Stockton, who just sprained an ankle, well, I just toggle your atlas. Well, this is just you. I had to deliver results in a hurry. And so then I went back to some of the other things that I learned from the doctor that I studied with in Portland, which is an innate-guided systems approach. And I learned that innate is capable of incredible healing if all the essential components are available for healing. Not just the energy and the nerve flow, but the acupuncture systems and nutritionals and the proprioceptors of the tissues that have been injured. And something just shifted for me. And I realized that the power to heal resides in every one of us. And as a healer, I have the great opportunity to empower people to move to tremendous levels of possibilities in their life. And some people are ready to accept that, and some people are not. But believe it or not, I'm the ACA Delegate for the state of Utah, and I'm a principal chiropractor. And I see what's out there with all the IV therapies and the physical therapy modalities, and I see students coming out as exalted physical therapists. And it's a travesty because so many chiropractors, especially in Utah, are failing. And if they just knew what chiropractic is and what the potential was, we couldn't handle all the patients. And when I lecture, the first thing I talk about is making sure the nervous system's clear, making sure that atlas axis is balanced. And so many of them look at me like I've got 3 heads. It's like, do you just understand what you've got in your hands? And I know there are a few people in here that, as I've talked to, are struggling in practice. Once you embrace the concept of straight chiropractic and you learn to deliver that adjustment with that special something which is intent, you'll be shocked at what happens. Doctors like Dr. Sigafoose, I mean, bless his heart, he holds the key to chiropractic in every seminar that he teaches. But you got to be ready to accept it. So I want to thank you, Dr. Sigafoose, for helping change my life.